When he was sworn into office, reads a widespread email, he did not use the Holy Bible, but instead the Quran. Please forward to everyone you know. Would you want this man leading our country? While John McCain has criticized such tactics, today in the swing state of Florida, the mayor of New York City, elected twice as a Republican, defended Obama.
Let's call these rumors what they are, lies. We have to stand up to this whisper campaign against Senator Obama.
Mayor Bloomberg spoke to an audience of fellow Jews, a vital voting bloc in Florida. And while it did not amount to an endorsement, the speech could help Obama among Jews concerned about him. Whatever his motivation for speaking out now, it was clear Bloomberg was fed up.
And this is wedge politics at its worst, and we have to reject it loudly, clearly, and unequivocally.
The rumor is false. Obama is a Christian, as he has pointed out repeatedly.
All just a report at Politico.com today, however, says there are literally no serious anti-Obama 527s yet. The independent groups with no caps on donations, not now in existence, none in the pipeline. Politico reporting that Karl Rove approached wealthy GOP veterans of past smear campaigns, with none so far opening their wallets. Even T. Boone Pickens, the patron of the Swift boats, like others, either sitting out 2008 or focusing on other issues. Obama, however, said the lack of 527s now does not guarantee a lack of them tomorrow.
You and I both know that 527s pop up pretty quickly and have enormous influence, and we've already seen them. There was an ad run in South Dakota by Floyd Brown, I think, where it took a speech that I had made extolling faith and made it seem as if I had said that America was a Muslim nation.
We should note also that Politico reported Republicans believe there will be third-party groups attacking Obama. McCain, of course, while criticizing such efforts, has also said he will not play referee on the ads. He also failed to get his own party in North Carolina to stop running anti-Obama ads there in the primary.
The indications are pretty strong right now that the Democratic Party is coming together behind Obama, and independents are moving in his direction. A lot can happen. You could have another terrorist attack. Return to a fear campaign that really connected, if that were to happen. Reverend Wright's memoirs might be coming out between now and the election.
McCain responded to a voter asking about that.
Question is from a gentleman who was educated both at Princeton and at Harvard, and the simple question was, how can he be proud of his country? I'll admit to you that it's tough in some respects.
It's tough in some respects to be proud. He went on to say America has made mistakes, the war in Iraq was mishandled, but that he can be proud of sacrifices U.S. troops have made abroad. Hardly controversial. But is it really that different from Michelle Obama's comment that even Cindy McCain now seems to be mocking?
People in this country are ready for change and hungry for a different kind of politics. And let me tell you something, for the first time in my adult life, I am proud of my country because it feels like hope is finally making a comeback.
Now, last night we asked, is that really worthy of an uproar? And yet this comment that we found from John McCain on Fox earlier this year is not.
What does that do to a person to spend that much time in solitary confinement?
I think it makes you a better person, obviously. It makes you love America. I really didn't love America until I was deprived of her company. But probably the most important thing about it, Sean, is that I was privileged to have the opportunity to serve in the company of heroes.
He used a similar phrase about not loving America until he was deprived of it repeatedly on the trail in his 2000 campaign. I said it last night, I'll say it again. I think McCain's comments are eloquent. But why is the media, and the right-wing media in particular, obsessed over Michelle Obama's comments and basically ignored McCain's? Fox News does not have that video clip online. And get this, any reference to it is now gone from the transcript on foxnews.com. David, let me start with you as sort of the media angle on this. Why is no one covering the fact that John McCain has made comments that, if you want to take them out of context, could seem as terrible as the comments Michelle Obama made?
Well, Dan, I think you've got it exactly right. I think the media should be covering this, and the failure to do so is a big problem.
Is it fair to call you, I hope, a conservative radio talk show host? Isn't there something about what the right has been doing here, in particular looking at these new comments from John McCain, where you say to yourself, My goodness, we really haven't been very fair here, have we?
Well, listen, I'm a conservative. I don't want to see Barack Obama win. I'll be up front with you. And Sean Hannity's a conservative. He doesn't want to see Barack Obama win. Listen, we're talk show hosts, all right? We're not reporters. So as talk show hosts, we're paid for our opinion. Our situation's a little bit different. And if Sean Hannity wants to say something against Barack Obama or Michelle Obama, that's his opinion. He's entitled to it.
I respect that, Heidi. Heidi, that is one of the most honest and eloquent answers. No, I totally respect what you just said. The problem is, all right, fine, as an opinionated talk show host, when you saw and heard what I just played from John McCain, did that opinionated talk show host say to herself, geez, I guess I didn't realize that John McCain had made those kinds of comments?
No, not at all, and I'll tell you why. Because nobody can question John McCain's patriotism or his sacrifice to his country. Nobody can. And the idea that he suddenly appreciated America more when he lost all of the wonderful things about America for all the years he was in captivity, who can argue with that?
But he didn't use the word more.
To go after that.
That's the problem.
I
mean, but it's important because people keep misstating what Michelle Obama said, and when it comes to John McCain, you add a word in there or two that puts it in context. And look, again, I'm not criticizing John McCain. I think you're right about John McCain. What I'm criticizing is that the way the media deals with this stuff when it comes to Michelle Obama. And AB, let me ask you, is it fair to ask the question, does the media look at Michelle Obama through a different prism than even, let's say, Cindy McCain?
This is just coming into the Situation Room right now from a fundraiser that Barack Obama has just had down in Jacksonville, Florida. The audio quality is not very good, so we'll put the words up on the screen, but listen to this.
We know what kind of campaign they're going to run. They're going to try to make you afraid. They're going to try to make you afraid of me. They're going to say, you know what, he's young, inexperienced, and he's got a funny name. Did I mention he's black?
All right, that's going to get some buzz out there. What do you think?
Very shrewd. Very shrewd to put this out there now before they do, because they will. What is the word they use? You inoculate yourself against this stuff by putting it out there first. He's nobody's fool. It's pretty funny, but it's probably also pretty much on the mark. I wouldn't be a bit surprised that if, it's already on the websites and the internet, this kind of slimy stuff, and you'll get these 527 attack ads going, and there'll be veiled references to all of this stuff. So it's probably pretty shrewd on his part to touch on all of it.